It is only when we truly know and understand we have limited time on earth, and we have no way of knowing when our time is up, that we will begin to live each day to the fullest, as if it were the only one we have. "20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the bow lines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. The purpose of life, after all, is to live it, to taste experience to the utmost, to reach out eagerly and without fear for a newer and richer experience. To those who stay put, the world is but an imaginary place. But to the movers, the makers, and the shakers, the world is all around, an endless invitation. So the only question left to ask yourself is, where should you go now?
Hey, what is up? What is up, everybody? Ali Madawi with you in here on a brand new installment of Yap Daily, and I am your host with the Avocado Toast, Global Master Trainer and founding member of the Young Entrepreneur Project, where we help individuals start, grow, or scale a business, and or you can mentor other individuals to get paid in different verticals that we have as well. Now, today I want to talk to you about how to keep on creating content. One of the things that everybody tells me every time I talk to them, dude, you do like 3 training videos and internal training programs and webinars throughout the whole day. How do you do it? How do you keep coming up with content? Well, I'm gonna spill my beans and give you the goodies. But before we do, let me say good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you may be around the world. Hey, Stina from Sweden. What's going on, Weenie from Sydney, Australia? Good morning, Joanne Kimball from PA. Do us a favor. Make sure you smash that like, share, or comment something beautiful with us. And feel free to include anyone that needs to hear this message. So you want to be a content creator, but you are asking yourself this question: how do I create something? How do I make it relevant? How do I not run out of things to talk about? How do I know that people are going to pay attention? Well, there's a few tricks or few things that you can do to get it done. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to tell you the very first thing that I personally do to never run out of content. So anytime I am speaking to anyone, whether I'm doing business with you, whether you are a prospect, whether you're teaching me something, I pay attention and I write things down. And some of the things that you're telling me are sparking in my head. Ooh, that's something that many other people care about. If you're struggling with this, I'm pretty certain other people are struggling with that as well. And I'm like, I can create a content about this. Perfect example. I seen her name in here, Debbie Morton. Debbie, do me a favor. Remember this conversation we had yesterday? Ali, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you keep creating so much content. Remember that? So this is one of the secrets. I took a conversation that I was having with Debbie Morton yesterday about how do you keep creating content. And I was like, my God, I wonder how many other people are struggling with this situation. And ta-da, here we are. So the number one way that you can get content or keep on creating content is talk to people, find pain points, identify what other people are going through, learn from somebody else's struggles, or learn from a prospect or as someone that you're already doing business with. Because chances are, if one person is going through that struggle, most likely many other people are going through the same exact struggle as well. So number one resource for me to create content is the individuals that I'm talking to and what they are telling me, what they are sharing with me. All right. Number 2, the things that I have overcome. So I look at all the notepads and all the seminars that I attended and all the high ticket coaching that I paid for, and I attended some masterminds and so many different things. And I go back and I see, okay, this created solutions for me. I applied certain things and it made things work for me. It helped me build businesses across the globe, right? And that's amazing, isn't it? Yes, it is. Then I take that very same content that I learned from someone else and I use and utilize to create real results, not hype, not exaggeration, not just because it sounds good, not because I want to talk about the law of attraction, manifest it and it shall come true. That is not it. It comes down to what results I have created. Therefore, I wonder how many people would like to create the very same results. And then I turn those very same results and I track all of the activity and action that I've taken or has taken place in order to achieve those results. And then I come here and I train them. So that's the number 2. So number 1 is my conversations with other individuals and their pain points. Number 2 is the results that I have created, no matter how small or how big they are and or maybe. It absolutely is incredibly resourceful, useful that you can go ahead and give it out to the masses, okay? Number 3, and this is it should be, or you think it should be common sense, but nowadays common sense isn't common that much, right? So here's the number, the third piece is ILT. No, I did it wrong. LIT, yeah, lit. No, ILT, I said it right the first time. Boo. Invest, right? So whether you're investing in audiobooks, whether you're investing in videos, whether you're investing on seminars, webinars, the time that you invest or the money that you invest, it doesn't have to be money automatically, but the time that you are investing, you are learning. And what you are learning, you are to teach to other individuals. So you got to invest, learn, and teach. The challenge that I see with many people, they're attending so many different events and they're learning. They're buying so many courses. They're learning. They're investing in learning. You're not failing in the I and the L. Where you fail is that you are stingy and you hoard all that information. Why are you doing that to yourself? You got a library of content. Go and give it out to the world. Go and teach. Go and give the best version of yourself. Be animated and excited about it. Here's what I do know. If you don't, someone else will. If you don't, someone else is going to outshine you. Someone else is going to outgive more than you do. So it is absolutely 100% important for you to go ahead and start sharing content, sharing the information that you are investing time or resources on, learning from other platforms and or individuals, and then you got to teach it. Now, the third secret of content creation, and this is a more of a subconscious piece that a lot of people even ignore, including myself, that I ignored once upon a time, and that is lack or not thinking with an abundant mindset, thinking like, oh, this is so good, I'm gonna keep it to myself so I can create a course with it and I can sell it. We're thinking about the fact that only I can deliver this information, therefore I have to monetize it. Well, I'm giving so much stuff for free, it's time for me to start making some money. True, but here's what happens. See, if you give me enough valuable content that I am so hooked, here's my challenge for you. And I'll tell you this, go ahead and do this. And if we never, ever talk ever again, I still love you and God bless. Let me know your results. Go for 30 days or at least 4 weeks, Monday through Friday, and go live in whatever platform that is more active for you. Go live and just give content with no call to action. Just give a lot of people a lot of love. Show, teach, give them as if you're getting paid $5,000 per session. Now, here's what's going to happen. Everyone will be coming back because they love the fact that you're giving abundantly. I believe in abundance. See, abundance is not something you chase. Abundance is something you already have. That's what's called abundance. How do you actually literally allow abundance into your life? By removing limitations. See, the river is huge and is flowing. It is the barriers that you put in front of the river that stop in the flow. So rather of saying, I got to figure out how to climb and swim and jump on the other side, or how I get as many buckets by myself, remove the barriers and the abundant flow of water is going to come onto you. That's how money works. That's how everything in life works. Therefore, instead of you hoarding the information saying, well, you don't understand, I got to make sure that I keep this for myself because this information is sacred. No one has it. Dude, go to YouTube. Everybody has it. But the idea of you being abundant with your giving by default makes people fall in love with you and want to come around you more often. And and this is why I said 4 weeks, the 4th week, have a slice webinar, something an hour and a half, exclusive with a registration. Let everybody know, hey, we've been working together for the last 4 weeks. I'm going to start a brand new 4 weeks in the next month. However, this very Thursday, Friday, Monday, whatever day, I have a very special webinar that I'm going to be doing exclusive content that I've never shared in here. And it's 100% complimentary. It is a gift from me to you for spending every single day with me. Now, you had all these individuals who are hooked on your content. They know who you are. They love your voice. They love your eye content. They are just 100% connected with you. Now, you brought them into one step closer to where you want them. An actual 90-day event, a 90-hour event. 90-day, 90-hour. I am abundant with my information, ain't I? I'm going for 90 days and 90 hours. 90-minute event. And by doing the 90-minute event, give more incredible, valuable, oh my goodness kind of information. And then at the end of that, have a call to action, something just small. Hey, listen, if you want to continue this journey with me, again, remember, you're doing one little step at a time. You don't want to just go from $0 to $25,000 a month. That's not how it works. You got to make sure that you understand that you have to earn your stripes. And the only way to do so is to be abundant for a long period of time and allow people to come into your life. If you are chasing the money is going to run away from you. That's why we say chasing the money, right? Stop chasing. Let it come to you. Just give with abundance. Give a small call to action to start. Something like, hey, I have a special list. I'll actually tell you, this is true story. 5 years ago, when I started the coaching journey and, wanted to kind of expand, I learned this concept of give with abundance and give as if you're not going to receive anything. And there was the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday. And I wanted to do something like everybody else. And then I saw all the coaches, all they were doing is, get 50% off, get this off, they get that off. And I was like, man, I feel like they're overpricing it and giving 50% off, which still gives them the money that they were going to get anyways. So what can I do where I can monetize a little bit and still not lose the abundant delivery mechanism that I have? So I took a whole PDF, like actually a bunch of PDF documents that I put 101 ways to start a business conversation with a stranger. Now, it was literally abundant with so much information. You had every single line for every single person from every single category, working or not, business or not. And then I put it out for 99% off, which was $1. So for $1, you get to have this content. Now, here's what happened. The document, it took me maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes to type. I got $1,000 within the first hour. 1,000 people went to the funnel and bought it for $1. See, when you give with an abundant mentality, the world, the universe, God takes care of you. People takes care of you. They're going to give it right back to you. So give with an abundant mindset. Now, imagine you do that. And for $1, you end up making $1,000 for an hour. Like, that's crazy. Can we do that again? And then abundant. Learn your stripes some more. Next time, do it for $2. And then for $5. And then 10, 20, 30, and so on and so forth, where you are growing with your audience rather than smashing your audience in the face saying, give me your money. So again, content creation is always around you. Every conversation. I create content from my conversations with my son. For example, I did a whole course about how I learned God's love from my son. I did not understand the concept of parenting and how this human being, this little human, is doing everything to upset me, and I'm still doing everything to love him and give him back, regardless of how much he's not giving me. And I was like, oh, that's how it works, right? So I went and I did a whole webinar about it. So understand that there's content around you everywhere. But if your mindset is looking for greatness, is looking for positivity, is looking for opportunities, opportunities are going to flow right before you. I am weird, by the way. Everything that you hear is not normal. It took me 14 years to develop this brain and this mindset and a whole lot of neurolinguistic programming. So far this year alone in 2021, I am on my 59th book that I'm reading. So I love me and I love to give you. So I give myself a whole lot more. So I see life a little bit different than most most people. It doesn't make me any better. It just gives me a different perspective that I love to share with each and every one of you. So give with abundance. Any conversation you have with whomever you are having it, you are to create content from it. And last but not least, be unapologetically yourself. Man, see, it doesn't matter where I go. It doesn't matter how I stumble at times with my accent. I never, ever cower, change the tone of my voice, scroll down, hide from certain items or certain individuals. I am me. Love me or leave me alone. I love myself in every single way, shape, or form. And if you are so in love with yourself, if you yourself are the source of your own happiness, the source of your own joy, in other words, you don't depend on a client, on a company, on a partner, on a significant other in order to be happy, the idea of unconditional love, no conditions to be loved, is existing within you. And therefore, you have this positive energy that is just generated and given to everyone around you. And you wonder why some people, just like that, everyone is gravitated to them. Well, because they realize I can give you a lot more than I can get out of you. And therefore, I'm going to love you. And love isn't just an emotion, because emotion is energy in motion, right? Look where we've gotten. Oh my goodness. Emotion, the idea of love, you can show love in a materialistic way. You can show love in a touch of hands. You can show love from intimacy. You can show love in so many different ways. I'm showing you love right now. I'm showing you love so you don't go and spend money on any modules or courses anywhere else that may be recycled from 1992. So show love, give to the masses, go ahead and make yourself the greatest that you can be, and give with abundance all day, every day. I appreciate each and every one of you. Two things, and I'm going to say peace out, everybody. Tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be doing a live show of how our entrepreneurial community is helping individuals start, grow, scale a business. This is not a slide deck presentation, MLM traditional stuff. This is actually the full platform that we empower individuals to become entrepreneurs with. So if you want to take a sneak peek, YepTribeZoom.com. That's YepTribeZoom.com at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's number one. Number two, see right down there? Right here, right here. All right, it's coming back again. It's coming back again. I'm going to be with all of our master coaches, executive team in Orlando, Florida on September 2nd through the 5th. And we're going to have our very, very first Yup convention. It is time to build. We've done so many incredible things. We have sharks from Shark Tank in the executive team. We're going public as a publicly traded company. We have Wanderlei Silva from the legend from UFC that has endorsed our company and our products. It's just so much stuff that is going on. It's time for a Super Bowl. So we're doing that. So if you want to come and celebrate with us, if you want to get educated, see the new verticals and so many incredible, amazing things, just go to YepConvention.com and you can go ahead and register for yourself. With that, appreciate each and every one of you. And I will see you tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right there where beautiful Joanne Kimball dropped it. YepTribeZoom.com. Peace out, everybody.